And we're back with Chef Massimo Capra, and we're talking about this year's grand culinary festival, wine festival in Toronto, the big research fundraiser for medical research in Canada. Now, Massimo, tell me a little bit, there's a big wine auction that's part of this fundraiser. Give us a sense of how many wines and what kind of wines are on auction.
Oh my. At the wine auction, well, there is always a great amount of wines, and you know what? The best part is that all of the restaurateurs, they jump to it because they can get some really good wines out of it, right? So, and it is a good opportunity for also for private people, for individuals to go there and yeah, exactly, and bid on wines. With the knowledge that actually all of the funds are going to be useful for other causes. It's not just a question of profiting. You know,
yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
this is a great event, right?
And I've heard they're very premium wines, like the top of the tops from Italy and France and from different regions.
Exactly. When you're talking about the Halpern wine group, I mean, they're only the top. I mean, those guys are tremendous. They can really put together a great event and a great auction. So, I mean, there is a lot of excitement about that.
Okay, and now you have one of the special wines that is going to be auctioned this year.
I have.
Maybe you can hold it up so we can see it.
Right there. I have the wine that everybody always talks about.
Yes.
The Tignanello, the famous Tignanello. Yeah, this is good. This is 2009, and you know this is a very finicky wine, right? I mean, some years they don't produce them because no, they're not good enough. So
okay, so it's like port. It has to be.
Well, that's your part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and pour me some.
Oh, okay, and I've also got a glass here of an Antinori wine because Antinori makes Tignanello, but it's for more modest Chianti for $20. I think the Tignanello goes for
that's it.
Yeah, modest, my budget. But the Tignanello, it goes for around $200, somewhere around that price range. I think if you buy it retail.
That's right, and it depends on the vintage, right? I mean, depending on what year and all that. So I mean, there is some years are better, some years are not so valued. But the reality is that it's always a great wine.
Absolutely.
It's a great wine. It works very well with a variety of food, but especially with Tuscan cuisine.
Tuscan cuisine.
You know, Tuscan cuisine. I mean, this is the wine that goes with the Fiorentina, with all of the braised meats, the wild boars, and all of the other things that Tuscany in general is known for.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a good table wine. I mean, wine is wine, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
My father had a hard time drinking water because you know that makes rusty stuff. I mean, it rusts nails. He used to say, so he only drank wine. So,
good man.
It was fine. It was fine.
So this Tignanello will be at the auction, so people can, collect this wine if they've got a vertical, meaning past vintages, or just want to try one of what they call the Super Tuscan or the Turbo Tuscans.
Turbo Tuscan, yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
That's what everybody wants now. But
what do you smell? Sorry, when you smell this, what do you get from your Tignanello?
I don't know, but if you want, I can email you some of this one. Right now.
You're going to email me the wine.
We email you the wine. That's the next part of technology.
That'd be great.
Nanotechnology. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Smell that. You smell the grapes. You smell the beauty of the land.
Yes.
I mean, it's absolutely delicious, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's a good drinking wine with even with just a nugget of cheese or two.
Yes, something simple.
I'm like a big mouse. Yeah.
Big mouse. The more complex the wine, sometimes the simpler the food. The better.
And that's exactly the point.
Yeah.
I always, my theory when I go to Italy especially, I tend to eat local food only.
Right.
And local food accompanied by local wines.
Yes.
That is exactly. But then you always end up with special dinners and so on. When you have a bottle like this, you need to enjoy the wine itself.
Yes.
You need to enjoy the wine. I encourage everybody to just enjoy the wine because this is a complete package. You don't need to put too much to it. You know, a little bit.
Can you tell
a little
us
bit
about
of cheese, a little bit of bread. That's it. You know what I mean?
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it's just in heaven. You know,
you
can talk for hours.
The most memorable wine that you've ever had. Recall for me one of the best wines. Like, just pick one. Maybe you were in Italy.
Well, I was just in in Piedmont, and I had a great Barbaresco that was absolutely delicious. But I had it in the right setting, in the right time of the year, in the right with the right food. I mean, it was just magical.
Where were you?
You know,
Like, what was the setting? Was
I
it a
was in
small
Alba.
restaurant? Okay,
No,
in
I
Alba.
was in Alba. Yes, I was actually in Alba on the hills in a beautiful little resort restaurant and hotel. These people did not know the meaning of stop with the truffles. We had 5 courses of truffles, and we had wines that were just magic with the whole
Oh,
experience. But
yeah.
then again, we were sitting at a table overlooking the valley with a little bit of mist, and it's late October. It was at this time last year. It was just incredible. You know,
That's
I was
awesome.
there with my wife, and so that just the pleasure just kept piling on and piling on and piling on.
That's what it should be. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that
lucky
should.
my family is not bigger today.
Good
See?
point. Well, Massimo, thank you so much for talking to us about the festival and the wine. It sounds like, speaking of piling on pleasures, anybody who's going to the festival this year will certainly experience that. With this video, we'll post all the contact details of how to get
Right.
your tickets for these dinners and how to participate in the auction. So I raise my glass to you and the good work you're doing with this festival fundraiser.
Cheers.
Cheers,
It's an
Massimo.
absolute pleasure. Thank you.